In the bustling world of late-night television, where laughter and celebrity banter reign supreme, a shocking event unfolded that left audiences around the globe in utter disbelief. It all began on what seemed like an ordinary episode of The Tonight Show, hosted by the ever-charismatic Jimmy Fallon. The guest that night was none other than the powerhouse vocalist and talk show host Kelly Clarkson, known for her infectious energy and no-nonsense attitude. As the cameras rolled and the live audience cheered, Jimmy welcomed Kelly with his signature enthusiasm, cracking jokes and setting the stage for what promised to be a delightful interview. But beneath the surface, tensions were simmering. Whispers had been circulating in Hollywood circles about creative differences between the two stars, stemming from their overlapping careers in music and television. Jimmy, with his background in comedy sketches and impressions, often pushed for light-hearted, improvisational segments, while Kelly preferred more structured, heartfelt conversations. The clash erupted during a seemingly innocent game segment called Musical Mashup, where they were supposed to blend their hit songs in a fun duet. Kelly suggested a twist to make it more authentic to her style, but Jimmy dismissed it playfully at first, saying, "Come on, Kelly, let's keep it silly." Her face tightened, and she retorted, "Silly? Jimmy, not everything has to be a joke. Some of us take our craft seriously." The audience laughed nervously, thinking it was part of the act, but the exchange escalated quickly. Jimmy tried to defuse it with another quip, but Kelly wasn't having it. "You know what, Jimmy? I've been in this industry long enough to know when someone's undermining me," she snapped, her voice rising. The band stopped playing, and the crew exchanged worried glances. Jimmy, usually the king of composure, felt his cheeks flush. "Undermining, Kelly? This is my show," he shot back, his tone sharper than ever before. The live feed captured every moment, and social media exploded instantaneously. Viewers at home tweeted in real time. Hashtags like #FallonClarkson Clash trending worldwide. Back in the studio, the argument intensified over artistic integrity versus entertainment value. Kelly accused Jimmy of being too reliant on gimmicks, while he defended his approach as what keeps the show fresh and fun. The producer tried to signal for a commercial break, but it was too late. The damage was done. In a moment of heated impulse, Jimmy stood up, removed his microphone, and declared, "If this is how it's going to be, then I'm done. I quit." The audience gasped, Kelly's eyes widened in shock, and the screen faded to an abrupt commercial. News outlets picked up the story immediately, with headlines blaring about the unexpected resignation. Fans debated whether it was a publicity stunt or a genuine meltdown. Analysts speculated on the future of The Tonight Show, wondering who could fill Jimmy's shoes. Kelly later issued a statement expressing regret over the on-air spat, but Jimmy remained silent, fueling more rumors. This incident highlighted the pressures of live television, where egos and creativity collide under bright lights. As days passed, more details emerged from insiders, painting a picture of building frustrations behind the scenes. Jimmy had reportedly been feeling burned out from years of hosting, dealing with network demands and competition from other late-night shows. Kelly, fresh from her own successful daytime program, brought a different vibe that clashed with Jimmy's established format. The video of the argument went viral, amassing millions of views on platforms like YouTube and TikTok. Comment sections were divided as some sided with Kelly for standing her ground, others defended Jimmy as the victim of an overreaction. Late-night rivals like Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel weighed in with humorous monologues, poking fun at the drama while expressing solidarity. NBC executives scrambled to address the fallout, holding emergency meetings to discuss contingency plans. Rumors swirled about potential interim hosts, with names like Seth Meyers or even Kelly herself being floated. Jimmy's representatives released a brief statement confirming his departure, citing personal reasons and a desire to pursue new projects. The entertainment industry buzzed with speculation about his next move via perhaps a return to stand-up comedy or a Netflix special. Kelly, meanwhile, returned to her show with a reflective episode, discussing the importance of communication in high-stress environments. This event marked a turning point in late-night TV, reminding everyone that even the most polished productions have raw, human elements. As the dust settled, Fans mourned the end of an era but anticipated what innovations might come next in the genre. Following the dramatic on-air resignation, the aftermath of Jimmy Fallon's departure from The Tonight Show unfolded like a Hollywood blockbuster, filled with twists, apologies, and industry shakeups. In the immediate hours after the broadcast, NBC's phones rang off the hook with concerned viewers and media inquiries. The network issued a statement thanking Jimmy for his years of service and wishing him well, but behind closed doors, panic ensued. Producers huddled to figure out how to fill the slot, considering reruns or guest hosts to bridge the gap. Kelly Clarkson, still reeling from the confrontation, took to social media to clarify her side, posting a heartfelt message. "What happened tonight was unfortunate. Jimmy and I have always respected each other, but emotions got the better of us. I never intended for it to escalate like that." Her fans rallied in support, praising her for authenticity, while Jimmy's loyal followers criticized her for overstepping. Tabloids ran wild with stories, some claiming the clash was rooted in deeper rivalries, perhaps jealousy over award nominations or viewership ratings. Insiders leaked that Jimmy had been contemplating a break for months, feeling the weight of constant performance and the evolving landscape of entertainment with streaming services dominating. The viral clip of the argument was dissected frame by frame on shows like Entertainment Tonight and The View, with body language experts analyzing every gesture. Comedians across the board incorporated the incident into their routines, turning it into meme-worthy material. Saturday Night Live, where Jimmy got his start, prepared a skit parodying the event, with cast members impersonating both stars. Meanwhile, Jimmy retreated to his home in New York, surrounded by family and friends, reflecting on his decade-long run. He had transformed The Tonight Show into a hub of viral moments, from lip-sync battles to celebrity games, but the pressure had taken its toll. Kelly, on her end, used the experience as fodder for her music, hinting at a new song inspired by The Clash. The industry pondered the implications for other hosts. Would this lead to more candid moments or stricter controls? Sponsors monitored the situation closely, worried about brand association with controversy. Fan petitions emerged online, urging Jimmy to reconsider, with thousands signing in solidarity. Late-night viewership dipped temporarily as audiences tuned in curiously to see what would happen next. NBC announced a temporary host lineup, featuring alumni like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler to keep the energy alive. Jimmy broke his silence in an exclusive interview with Vanity Fair, admitting, "It was a heat-of-the-moment decision, but one I've been building towards. I need time to recharge." He spoke fondly of his time on the show, crediting it for incredible memories, but expressed excitement for future endeavors, possibly in film or podcasting. Kelly extended an olive branch publicly, inviting him to her show for a reconciliation episode. The gesture was well received, sparking hopes of a televised makeup. This saga underscored the fragility of celebrity personas, revealing that even icons like Jimmy and Kelly are human, prone to conflicts. As weeks turned into months, the show evolved under new leadership, incorporating more diverse segments to appeal to younger demographics. Jimmy's quit became a case study in entertainment management courses, teaching about crisis communication. Kelly's career, far from damaged, saw a boost in ratings as viewers tuned in for her unfiltered style. The incident also sparked discussions on mental health and showbiz, with both stars advocating for better support systems. In retrospect, what started as a heated clash might have been the catalyst for positive change, pushing the boundaries of traditional TV formats. Fans continued to reminisce about Jimmy's hilarious moments, from his impressions to holiday specials, ensuring his legacy endured. As the dust began to settle on Jimmy Fallon's shocking exit, the entertainment world shifted its focus to the ripple effects across the industry. Late-night television, once dominated by a few key players, now faced uncertainty with one of its pillars stepping away. Competitors like The Late Show with Stephen Colbert saw a surge in viewership, as curious audiences flipped channels to see how others addressed the drama. Colbert himself dedicated a segment to the clash, joking, "Jimmy, if you're watching, come join USA. We promise no musical mashups." The humor helped lighten the mood, but underlying concerns about host burnout persisted. Kelly Clarkson, navigating the backlash, leaned into her role as a relatable figure, sharing stories on her show about past on-set tensions to humanize the experience. Her ratings climbed, positioning her as a resilient force in daytime TV. Jimmy, in seclusion, reportedly spent time with his wife and children, engaging in hobbies like music production and golf to decompress. Rumors of a tell-all book surfaced, promising juicy details about his Tonight Show tenure. NBC, eager to stabilize, fast-tracked auditions for a permanent replacement, with names like John Mulaney and Dee Bryant in the mix. The network also revamped the format, adding more interactive elements to engage digital audiences. Social media platforms buzzed with fan theories, some suggesting the quit was staged for publicity, others believing it was genuine. Viral edits of the argument set to dramatic music amassed billions of views, turning it into a cultural phenomenon. Celebrities Wadena Ellen DeGeneres tweeted support for both, emphasizing kindness in the industry. The clash prompted panels at events like Comic-Con, discussing the evolution of talk shows. Jimmy's former band, The Roots, released a statement expressing sadness but optimism for the future. Questlove, the band's leader, hinted at collaborative projects with Jimmy post-show. Kelly, reflecting on her impulsive words, participated in charity events to redirect attention positively. The incident inspired podcasts dedicated to dissecting celebrity feuds, with episodes featuring psychologists analyzing the dynamics. As time progressed, Jimmy emerged with a new venture, a streaming series focused on unscripted adventures with friends. The announcement was met with enthusiasm, signaling a fresh chapter. Kelly's music career flourished, with a new album drawing from personal growth themes. The Tonight Show's interim episodes featured guest hosts bringing unique flavors, from musical performances to comedy roasts. Viewers appreciated the variety, suggesting the shakeup was beneficial. Industry analysts predicted a trend towards more authentic interactions on TV, moving away from polished perfection. Jimmy and Kelly eventually reconciled privately, sharing a laugh over the absurdity of it all. Their story became a cautionary tale, reminding hosts to balance fun with respect. Fan art and merchandise popped up, capitalizing on the meme status. In awards season, both were nominated in categories highlighting their talents, proving resilience. The clash, though heated, ultimately fostered growth, pushing boundaries and inspiring innovation in entertainment. As the year wound down, reflections on the event dominated year-end reviews, cementing it as a pivotal moment. Jimmy's quit wasn't just an end but a beginning, opening doors for new voices in late night. Kelly's boldness was celebrated, empowering others to speak up. Together, they inadvertently reshaped the landscape, ensuring late-night TV remained dynamic and engaging for generations to come. With Jimmy Fallon's resignation sending shockwaves, the focus turned to rebuilding The Tonight Show and the personal journeys of those involved. NBC executives, under pressure, unveiled a refreshed set and lineup, aiming to blend tradition with modernity. Guest hosts rotated weekly, each infusing their style from Hassan Minhaj's topical humor to Zendaya's youthful vibe. Ratings stabilized, drawing in demographics previously untapped. Jimmy, embracing freedom, delved into philanthropy, supporting arts education for underprivileged youth. He appeared on podcasts, candidly discussing the clash's impact on his mental health, advocating for breaks in high-pressure jobs. Kelly Clarkson, channeling energy into her show, hosted episodes on conflict resolution, inviting experts to share tips. Her audience connected deeply, boosting loyalty. The viral argument clip inspired parodies across platforms, from SNL sketches to TikTok dances. Celebrities like Ryan Reynolds quipped about it in interviews, keeping the buzz alive. Industry insiders revealed pre-existing tensions, like scheduling conflicts and creative clashes during joint promotions. Jimmy's team negotiated a graceful exit package, including rights to past segments for his archives. Kelly's management capitalized on the exposure, securing endorsement deals aligned with her authentic image. Fan communities organized virtual watch parties of classic Tonight Show episodes, nostalgic for Jimmy's era. Petitions for his return garnered minimal traction, as most accepted the change. The event sparked academic interest, with media studies courses examining power dynamics in TV. Jimmy explored directing, helming a short film based loosely on showbiz drama. Kelly toured with new music, incorporating storytelling elements from the incident. NBC's marketing team spun the transition positively, teasing a new dawn for late night. Viewers responded well, appreciating innovation. Behind-the-scenes documentaries emerged, offering glimpses into the fateful night. Crew members shared anecdotes, humanizing the chaos. Jimmy and Kelly's paths crossed at an award show, where they shared a hug, signaling closure. The moment went viral, restoring faith in amicable resolutions. As seasons changed, The Tonight Show found its footing under a new permanent host, blending Jimmy's fun with fresh ideas. Kelly's program evolved, incorporating more celebrity games sans drama. The clash became lore, reference in pop culture. Jimmy launched a YouTube channel for casual content, reconnecting with fans directly. Kelly mentored up-and-coming hosts, sharing lessons learned. The industry adapted, implementing wellness programs for talent. Reflections on the event highlighted growth from adversity. Jimmy's quit proved transformative, allowing reinvention. Kelly's stance empowered voices, fostering inclusivity. Together, they left an indelible mark, proving entertainment thrives on evolution. Fans eagerly awaited their next chapters, celebrating resilience. The saga, though tumultuous, enriched the tapestry of TV history, inspiring future generations to navigate conflicts with grace and creativity. In the wake of the monumental shift, the legacy of Jimmy Fallon's time on The Tonight Show took center stage, celebrated through retrospectives and tributes. Compilations of his best moments flooded streaming services, from epic lip-sync battles with guests like Emma Stone to heartfelt interviews with music legends. Fans shared personal stories of how his humor brightened tough days, underscoring his impact. Kelly Clarkson, reflecting on her role, dedicated a special episode to musical collaborations, inviting artists to perform without competition. Her transparency earned acclaim, solidifying her status. NBC archived episodes for posterity, ensuring Jimmy's contributions endured. Industry awards honored him with Lifetime Achievement nods, acknowledging innovation. Kelly received praise for bravery, nominated for empowerment categories. The clash inspired fictional adaptations, like TV movies dramatizing the event. Jimmy pursued passions outside TV, collaborating on comedy albums and books. Kelly expanded her brand with lifestyle products, emphasizing positivity. Social media trends evolved, with users recreating the argument in humorous skits. Celebrities rallied, hosting benefit shows for mental health causes linked to the story. The Tonight Show's new era embraced diversity, featuring global talents and interactive segments. Viewers adapted, finding joy in the changes. Jimmy made cameo appearances elsewhere, teasing potential returns. Kelly's concerts sold out, fans chanting support. The incident prompted policy reviews at networks, prioritizing harmony. Memoirs from both hinted at untold details, intriguing readers. Fan fiction proliferated, imagining alternate outcomes. The cultural footprint grew, referenced in songs and art. Jimmy's family life flourished, away from spotlights. Kelly balanced career with motherhood, sharing insights. The show's ratings climbed, proving adaptability. Reflections on the clash emphasized communications power. Jimmy and Kelly's journeys intersected in joint charity work, fostering goodwill. The event became a benchmark for handling public disputes gracefully. As time healed wounds, appreciation deepened for their talents. New hosts cited them as influences, carrying torches forward. The saga illustrated entertainment's unpredictable nature, where clashes spark evolution. Fans remained loyal, cherishing memories while embracing futures. The quit, once shocking, now symbolized renewal, inspiring countless to pursue authentic paths amid adversity. Ultimately, the heated clash between Jimmy Fallon and Kelly Clarkson transcended a mere TV moment, evolving into a catalyst for broader conversations in entertainment and beyond. It prompted dialogues on workplace dynamics, encouraging stars to voice concerns openly. Jimmy, post-quit, founded a production company focused on uplifting content, mentoring young comedians. Kelly amplified her advocacy for women's empowerment, using platforms to discuss industry challenges. The Tonight Show thrived under fresh leadership, Incorporating viewer feedback for inclusive programming. Retrospectives highlighted how the incident humanized celebrities, reminding audiences of shared vulnerabilities.